Hi, my name is Santos, and my story begins with the death of my mother, which happened when I was about 7 or 8. I'm not really sure on the exact time, although this, I believe, is when my first symptoms began to appear because her death, it seemed like my whole family fell apart from there. And it was like a big factor because that's when my depression started. I was young and I started to do things that got me in trouble. When I got into middle school, it got even worse. These there was were confusing times because I had a few good friends that I would go skate with, and there were great times. Although it was bad because I was treated differently because of a lot of things. Then I started to try to blend in. We all started using drugs and drinking around when I was like in 7th grade. So when I started to use and get drunk with some of the same kids that made fun of me, I had some of my symptoms and I used to get drunk with them and I would break out crying because of so many things in my life and people in my family I missed. I would be with my brothers sometimes, to my sisters, also to one of my dad's girlfriend's house in Tijuana. And my dad was always working, or usually he would probably be out getting drunk somewhere in Mexico. I felt really depressed and different from everyone else. And I felt most people thought I was incapable of doing these things even though I knew I could, and I tried. And I did great with my schoolwork just like all the other kids. This was another point in my life where I lost motivation. I relapsed. I started getting hospitalized again. Some of those times I was hospitalized, I was told by doctors that I was a dope fiend. For a long time, I was looked at differently and was thought of as crazy, a crazy person. No one knew that I was diagnosed schizoaffective. And now I'm doing my best to follow my new path and to prove to myself and to others that I can do these things. Now I'm doing great in college, even though it was hard at first. I'm doing it because I am no different from anyone else and because I'm still human like everyone else, and I'm not defined by my mental illness. I am a human and I owe it to everyone who helped me out along the way, whether it was my team from Catalyst or the staff here at the clubhouse.